I started working in retail about 6-7 months ago, and it's a big part of my life, and I've wanted to talk to you guys about it for ages, and I think I've been there for long enough for me to have valid opinions. Obviously there's people who are going to have worked in retail for much longer than me, but this is just my perspective at the moment. I'm sure it'll be completely different in 3 years and I'm sick of everything. I work in a tiny Tesco Express, and it's obviously going to be much different compared to a bigger store because I get to do so many things. I like tills because I like talking to everyone, and I think it puts me in a good mood because I'm like, hey, can I help? And like, I'm smiling loads, and then it puts me in a good mood. So actually, I like my job, which is strange because it's like the kind of part-time job that, you know, like pays the rent. But like, I actually really like it. And the more I've thrown myself into it, the more fun I have. I'm just like, I'm gonna chat with my colleagues because it's fun, and I'm gonna talk to the people I serve, and I'm gonna try and be as good as I can at it. I think something you don't understand until you work in retail is your customer persona. Your customer persona is the person you become while talking to a customer, because it's just completely different to the way you talk to your friends or your family and stuff. My customer persona, it's like a wall you put up kind of thing, so that you're, I don't know, there's something quite vulnerable because you have to talk to so many people, and if you would just like let all your emotions run wild, you'd just be yelling at them and be like, you're so annoying. But in your customer persona, you're like, I can get that for you, I can do that for you, you're a lovely customer, I can't wait to see you again. If you're like really tired, that's when your customer persona comes up, because you could be like, I don't want to go to sleep, but you're just like, can I help? And you kind of just, you get overly happy, especially when I pulled an all-nighter and then had to go to work after a 1-hour power nap. It's incredible what state you can go to work in and actually survive. Like, tired, slightly hungover, more than slightly hungover. But yeah, I really like working in retail. I like working with people and for people, and I think the reason I like my little shop so much is that, number one, all my colleagues are so lovely and we're just like one giant family, really. It's adorable. Number two is that the number of people I meet and see opens my eyes to like just the diversity of people who live in my area. The shop I work in is only like 10 minutes away from where I live, but I see so many diverse groups of people. I see like business people on their way home, high income people, low income people. Like, I get to see so many people and the products they buy, and I get this little like window into their lives. Like, I get to be part of so many people's lives, and I just think that's so cool. And it's why people are like, I hate tills. I'm like, I love tills, man. I get to be part of so many people's lives, and I get this tiny contribution. The thing is, you also have your regulars, and these are the people you start remembering them, they remember you, you get to ask them how they are, and it's these tiny little relationships in your life, which there's nothing else like it, because they're not like an acquaintance, because you just see them so often. It's like they're a friend, but you don't even know their name. It's really strange. My work colleagues is actually one of the things I'm really gonna miss when I go off to university. Like, I was ready to like leave my like family and my friends because I'd like adjusted, but now it's like, how many shifts you got left? Oh, like 2, 3, 5 kind of thing, and it's just going down every time. Like, oh, it's my last Saturday shift, and then it's like, as much as I'm not going to miss having to get up at 7 AM, I am gonna miss doing it with that group of people. I think working early hours with a good fun group of people, it just really cheers you up. You know, you walk in and there's just these people who know you and you know them, and it's just a really nice atmosphere and it's really supportive, and I've just had such a great experience working in retail. I think working in retail gets a bad reputation because it's, you know, oh, it's long hours and oh, you have to just deal with annoying customers, but most customers are just really lovely and I enjoy helping people. Like, most people are like, oh, customer's so annoying, I just want to go home kind of thing. But if you throw yourself into it and you'll go, you know what, I actually want to improve this person's day and I want to help them, you know, get that bag of sugar, because they're just, it's a tiny moment in their lives, but it's part of a massive picture. I'm a tiny part of this massive picture, you know, and a massive chain of events. It's like that bag of sugar that I had to go out the back to get could be to go in a cake that's going to be for someone's birthday, and then someone will go home and be like, I had this cake, and it's really cool that I got to be part of that kind of narrative, that person's lives. And it happens so often. There are so many moments I get to be part of. I get to be part of people's dinner times, people's barbecues, and I get to be part of like people's hangover cure, and it's just people getting better by medicine, people who have mates coming over and they have to go out and buy crisps and snacks and stuff. I think that's all I have to say on the topic. Basically, I really like working in retail. I really like my job, so I'm really happy that I have it, and I will miss my colleagues dearly. I hope you've enjoyed the video. It's VEDS Day 6, and I will see you tomorrow. Ah, I did not do that.